Contessa.
We would just like to welcome you to our first episode of Pinup America Radio here on the IPN network. Contessa and I are going to be here every Wednesday at 8, chatting about what's new in the world of burlesque, pinup, rockabilly culture, etc. ad nauseum.
Hot rods and tattoos and
all the good stuff.
Yeah.
So to start off, let's tell you a little bit about ourselves. Why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? My name's Judy Pop. I'm Miss March in the Ybor Calendar Girls calendar. I've been a pinup model for the last year. I work out of mostly Tampa, Florida, and I've been into vintage clothing and rockabilly music since I could walk.
And a lot of your fans can actually still get the calendar, right?
Oh, definitely. You can get the calendar at yborcitycalendargirls.com.
And I'm Contessa. I'm the little burlesque girl. I'm the leader of Latisse burlesque troupe. I've been a dancer, been doing jazz, ballet, and tap, and got into the wonderful world of burlesque, which is a lot of fun. It's exciting. And I also, as well, did some pinup modeling as well. So we're going to bring lots of different videos to you, different clips, different tutorials, different amazing shows for you guys on all the aspects that are going to be dealing with all the pinup and burlesque and things like that in that nature. And it's going to be seen all around the world, so if you guys ever want to send in some questions, email us. You can also call in later on in some of our shows. It's going to be every single Wednesday at 8 o'clock Eastern Central Time. And I hope you guys all join in and become really good friends of ours.
Yep, because the one way to make this show better is for you to get involved. We love talking to new people. We love figuring out what's going on around the world. And we love making new friends, so give us a call. Hit us up on Facebook. Hit us up on Twitter. We love making friends.
And another way to also get involved is we are both actually editors of the Pinup America magazine. I actually do burlesque around the world, which I spotlight different troupes, individual solo performers, all that deals with burlesque. I also take in, if you guys ever want to write to me, I always love to see and hear about new different ideas in burlesque and things like that. Troupes, performers, you can always email me at Leteaze@pinupamerica.com, and it's Leteaze at pinupamerica.com. And then I can actually talk to you guys and maybe even write a story about you guys. And you do the editorial on pinup.
I do. My article is called How to Be a Pinup, and every issue I highlight special parts about pinup modeling and the history of the pinup, and I just try and educate people on this wonderful thing called pinup that a lot of people seem to love and associate with America and Americana, but maybe
sexy.
Yeah. Maybe they don't really know where it came from. So I in the first issue of Pinup America magazine, I talk about the history of the pinup, how it's pinup girls started in the 1920s with flappers, and and I'm losing myself. And I need a drink.
And she needs a drink, so then I'll take over.
And I need a drink.
Mine was about my burlesque troupe, Latisse. We are a pinup burlesque troupe in the Tampa Bay area. And if you guys are ever interested in getting any of our past issues, you can also go to pinupamerica.com, and you can still purchase those issues. As well as if you are any kind of company and things like that and actually want to buy ad space, you're more than welcome to really expand your business and see the new limits it can go to. Because again, you're able to buy and purchase this from all over around the world. So it's really good publicity for people that are really looking to market themselves.
Yeah, we have a wonderful magazine. It's about 30 pages, 40 pages of high gloss, high color, beautiful copy. So your ads will look fantastic, just as our pinup girls look wonderful and fantastic. There's our little featured kitten, Angel Von Payne. We will have a featured kitten every month, every issue. I'm sorry. Still get used to the fact that it's bi-monthly.
And what we try to do is we really want our fans to be involved in every single aspect that we do, whether it's the magazine, the radio show, anything that we deal with. We love our fans are our family. That's what makes us, that was what drives us. So if you guys stay involved with us, write us. A lot of the things on the Pinup magazine, we write editorials about our fans, about different troops out there.
We spotlight different models, different burlesque troops.
And also the magazine also has contests. I think it's every bi-monthly, I think they have a new contest for people to actually send in their own pinup pictures, and they actually get put into the magazine. So we're constantly trying to involve all of our fans and things like that so that everyone can actually be part of what our dream is and how we want to really exceed and bring pinup and rockabilly and burlesque and bring it to the mainstream.
And we need you guys to help us to do that. Yeah, Pinup America magazine is fantastic. I'm really excited about the next issue coming out, which should be May. Our deadlines are coming up, if you haven't noticed, for our articles. And I actually have a really fun photo shoot this weekend for Pinup America magazine.
Who's taking the photos?
Bodacious Betty.
Ooh.
Yes, she's a wonderful photographer out of Tampa, Florida. And she will be doing a top secret photo shoot for the next issue of Pinup America.
Ooh,
so get excited. I'm involved, but I'm not the focal point. It's going to be a little different this time, so it'll be fun. It'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully we get some really great behind-the-scenes footage that we'll be able to air on here.
Yay! Choo choo choo! Flash! Woo! Isn't that what they do when you see truckers going by? Sorry, of course the burlesque vixen would have to come up with something naughty.
And I'm blushing.
To all you out there that know me, you know. So what are you going to be talking about in the next segment?
In the next segment, what I'm actually going to do is give you all a peek into my pinup wardrobe. I'm going to show you certain outfits from certain different eras. I have a very large closet, much to my fiance's chagrin, filled with lots of vintage clothing that I find at thrift stores, antique stores, everywhere except maybe the mall. And I'm going to be going through some of my pieces and talk to you a little bit about them, tell you what makes them pinup, tell you what era they're from, and that kind of thing. What are you going to show us, Contessa?
I'm actually going to be showing a little bit of everything that deals with burlesque. If you've ever been interested in the aspects of what to wear and how to come across and actually really pull it off like a real true burlesque performer, I'm going to show you all the things, little tricks of the trade that you can make things that are just like general corsets and things like that and really jazz them up and make them really special, one-of-a-kind items. Basically just give you guys all the info about what it takes to have the attire of a burlesque performer and what your essential items are, because there always are. Just like in pinup, there's those key items that to really make it come across, you just kind of have to have them.
There are a few set things in pinup that I swear by, that I feel you have to have in your suitcase when you go to a shoot, because someone's either going to want them or you're going to be very sad if you don't bring them. Because it's what you're going to feel comfortable in, and what you feel most comfortable in is what you look most beautiful in. So.
And the one thing that you guys are going to notice is that once you see both difference between Pinup America and also the burlesque attire, that you're actually going to be, they're actually really similar in a lot of different aspects. So
there's a crossover. There's a definite crossover between pinup and burlesque, especially when you get into some of the lingerie as far as pinup is concerned. Pinup and burlesque, they both use corsets, they both use high stilettos, rhinestones.
And hair accessories. That's another really big thing.
They definitely cross over.
And the costumes, the corsets. Every girl loves the corset. And the guys like when we take it off, too. So we'll be bringing that to you guys in the next segment. And maybe we'll actually get a little refill if you guys don't mind. Cheers!